Hey, Mountain Kids, this is a little more outdoor core for you grade level 3, year of the mammal mountain kids, mammalogists, meaning you are the scientists who study mammals. But anyway, I'm out here in the snow. There's not a lot of snow on the ground out here, but found some coyote tracks. And remember, when you find these tracks, one of the ways for you to figure out what animal it is, you need to measure the tracks. So using, you don't always have a ruler with you, but if you figure out what 1 inch is on your body using your fingers, you can use that to measure an inch, and then you can figure out like how far that is, how far that is. On me, the width of my thumb is 1 inch exactly. So I can come down here and I can measure how wide this track is. Looks like a couple inches wide. It's 1, 2, about 2 by 3 inches. And then that helps you when you look in a field guide or you look it up to understand the differences between tracks. That'll help you to determine what left it behind. There's other things you can look for with the pads. Also, if there are nail marks or not, so retractable claws, lots of different details. But something this size, I know it's a coyote, and so the other thing that you can measure that's really important is to measure the distance between the tracks. Again, I know this is 8 inches on my hand and 6 inches on my hand. So if I want to measure this, I can go 1, 8, 16, and about 2 more. So that's about 18 inches between these tracks right here. And so 18, and I can go to the next one because I don't want to just measure one and get an average. 8, 16, that's about 17 inches between that track. And come to this one, 8, 16, about 17. So about 17 inches between these tracks when it is just at a nice, steady movement as it moves along. And not only can you figure out what left the track, but you can follow the tracks as far as you want to go and see what you can find, see where it goes, see when the tracks stop and why they stop. Actually, you can see another set of tracks here, smaller. Can't really tell the pads on this one right here, but I can look at, it's almost the size of my thumbprint right here. So it's about 1 inch across and just a little bit more, 1.5 inches long. So that would be a 1 inch width, 1.5 inches length. But it certainly caught the attention of this coyote because it was moving totally in that direction. Then it may have sort of stopped and checked it out. But looking at how there's some snow in this track, it looks like this track was left first and then the coyote track was left second. It's a little bit hard again to tell what left this. Could have possibly been a fox. Actually, they're following each other for a little while, and then the smaller track heads over here while the coyote track does continue moving forward. So he wasn't that interested in it. But here we actually see the tracks come back together. So a little story starts to be told out here by looking at these tracks. Trying to think what else could have left that size track. I don't have an answer right now, but remember, whenever you are making a good educated guess, we use the practice of claim, evidence, reasoning. So you make a claim, like I think these are, I could say, fox tracks, and my evidence would be the size of the track, and it could be some other details. I need to get a little bit closer to look at this little track, see if I can tell what it might be. I was starting to think skunkish, and it isn't that far from skunk, so it actually could be a skunk track. Coyote and skunk cruising along here. They're actually on the exact same track right here, and skunk goes off a different direction again. And you can just go and go and go and go and go and go and follow tracks as far as you want to go. But there's the winter is one of the best seasons of all for studying mammals, just because of the tracking in the snow. So take care, mountain kids. Get out there, see if you can find some coyote tracks. All right, take care. Bye.